Hi, partners. My name is Suleima Criollo.
Hi, my name is Mariana Calguera Garcia.
Hi, my name is Diana Jimena Lemos Torres.
Next, we're going to talk about the benefits of the content and language integrated learning method as support for new linguist teachers in their classes and components for creation and adaptation of didactic learning materials.
Okay, the content and language integrated learning CLIL is a cognitive challenge for students who, in this way, develop their basic interpersonal communication skills and their competence in cognitive academic language.
We're going to start by talking about the 4C frameworks, where the content is found first. It's about students creating their own knowledge and developing skills, not just to gain knowledge.
Cognition is the content is related to learning, where thought process need to be analyzed in the terms of learning's linguistics lemons.
Okay, communication this needs to be learning from a language that is related to the learning context. Learning and rebuilding the content with various related cognitive process that must be accessible and transparent. The interaction in the learning context operate wrote a foreign language.
And on the culture side, multilingualism in today's world cannot be understood without interculturality, and furthermore, awareness of the other will help us improve our own identity.
Now we're going to share the principles of quality that are based on research on second language acquisition. First, there is the risk input principle, word planning and CLIL unit begins with the selection of content. The specific needs of the content subject are at the center of each CLIL lesson and the starting point for the construction of materials. Various ways of presenting the topic, charts, maps, diagrams, allow for deeper understanding and serve to illustrate and clarify complex issues present in a foreign language.
Okay, the principle of scaffolding learning is having rigor and assurance that the students successfully handle a variety of authentic materials and that as much information as possible can be turned into input as it is essential that students receive broad support. The amount of intensity of scaffolding can be reduced as the language skills of the students, since scaffolds several purposes. Reduces the cognitive and language load of the content, allows a student to perform specific tasks through activities support. Scaffolding done right will boost students' cognitive academic language.
Okay, the rich interaction principle and pushes upward word-launched interaction hypothesis propose that linguistic acquisition is strongly facilitated because of the target language in the interactions and the comprehensible out hypothesis. States that learning takes place when a learning thinks a gap in the linguistic knowledge of the second language. Uh, Noticing this gap, the learning becomes aware of it and can modify their output to learn something new about the language. Mm, Text-based linguistics, the relationship between CLIL and text-based linguistics is symbolic. Uh, Text-based linguistics focus on bringing authentic communication into the classroom. Teachers can also grab principles, cooperative interactions, repetitions of text, and multiple performance tasks.
Okay, the principle having the intercultural dimensions Grimaldi 2206 recently examined the degree of interaction between individuals in the globalization process. Preliminary results indicate that the willingness of people to cooperate increases significantly the better they know each other. This means that students need to know about other countries. However, knowledge of other countries cultures is not enough for successful intercultural communication.
Okay. mm, the principle make it age outing the core elements of CLIL input, text output, intercultural communications, and scaffolding. There has to be a balance where various cognitive activities are triggered, creating environments where students are engaged, challenged, and saturated with various skills of thinking without being overwhelmed. Um, overwhelmed.
Okay, the principle of sustainable learning, you have to make sure that what we teach in class is taught in a way that the new knowledge remains in the long-term memory of our students being an active knowledge being demonstrated in significant practice. The precise use of knowledge is made in discuss in the acquisition of a foreign language.
Okay, it's fundamental to implement didactic materials in the classes for a certain educational context that requires the teacher or the teaching team being clear about the main functions that the media can play in the teaching learning process. The materials must be significant in the sense of focusing on the global problems facing humanity, connecting the daily life of the students, their interests, finding that motivation, reinforcing capacities or abilities, and linking then to new contributions in the knowledge of a new language and autonomous learning important. In conclusion, the CLIL uses content, tests, videos, audios, classes, debates, exhibitions, and all kinds of resources in a foreign language to teach subjects that are common to students, mainly foreign languages, also allows to evaluate to cognitive level during the course language learning and encourage critical thinking that goes beyond rote learning. Also preparing encourage critical thinking that goes disculpe, excuse me. Language learning and encourage critical thinking that goes beyond rote learning, also preparing students for the challenges of a globalized world. It provides students with opportunities to develop a half degree of proficiency or language skills. This occurs because they are constantly exposed to the language, but is using in interventions and in specific academic functional language. Um, Health created new content. This methodology ensures that language and content are included in learning and that activities are designed and encourage students to use the foreign language they are learning to obtain information and use it to negotiate or to build knowledge. The result of this is that the students can create new content.
Okay. Fosters collaboration and knowledge of culture by implementing the CLIC methodology. The real world is brought into the classroom because relevant uses of the communities where the students' lives are discussed. In addition, the knowledge that students have about their socials and culture and environment increases. Thanks to this, the motivation and involvement of the students increase because they can use the knowledge they acquire in class in their day to day.
Improves critical thinking and skill to increasing the level of analysis and creativity in students. To do these tasks are designed to help students remember the content and questions, such as the classics what, when, where, are used like with techniques such as summarizing, inferring, or organizing information are used. Science they help to understand and remember the content.
Okay, this is important for new language teachers like us, partners. Um, okay, more partners or no more.
More. Okay, thanks you very much for your attention in the video.
Thank you very much,
Bye bye.
Zulema and
Okay.
Sharon. Excuse me, Diana.
Thank you very much, Mariana, Suleiman.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.